Heath Ledger's father, Kim, opens up about his son's last words to his family before his tragic death.
So what are you proposing?
It's simple. Kill the Batman.
The actor, known for his iconic role as the Joker, died from an accidental drug overdose.
Hollywood praised his fearless performance, but off-camera he was spiraling into a storm of chaos, obsession, and haunting decisions. From a picture-perfect romance with an A-list actress to an unexpected legacy left in the hands of a child, his life was more than just a script. It was a ticking clock. And how did one man's tragic fall reshape the future of cinema forever? The answers will leave you speechless. The transformation from a precocious youth championing chess tournaments in Western Australia to a daring actor commanding the screen is nothing short of riveting. As he navigated, never backed down. His parents' painful separation etched a bittersweet melody into his formative years, a melody that hinted at both loss and liberation. Every step he took seemed to shout a defiant, "Never surrender," a savvy that often goes unnoticed amid the glare of fame. At the heart of his unfolding narrative is a string of daring choices that spoke volumes about his inner drive. Defying the conventional path, he left behind the comfort of a secure middle-class life to embrace the unknown. In a move that was as odd with nights spent sleeping in his car, became the crucible in which his resolve was forged. Every challenge he encountered on the road resonated like a powerful hook, urging those who heard his story to believe that sometimes the greatest risks produce the most remarkable triumphs. His early break in film, in a modest role that demanded his complete immersion, was only the beginning of an extraordinary career that would soon take on an international dimension. As his reputation evolved, so did his approach to the industry and even his financial planning. Despite a portfolio that was initially built on modest film projects, he soon ventured into realms where creativity met fiscal strategy, much like his celebrated approach to acting. Moreover, the luxury of high-end timepieces and real estate investments featured as part of this journey, painting a picture of a lifestyle that was both aspirational and meticulously calculated. Heath's choices in this arena were driven by an understanding that every asset, whether it was a luxury car, an exclusive watch, or a stylish home in a prime neighborhood, represented not just a status symbol, but a secure foothold in an unpredictable market. Alongside these tangible assets, his career reflected a series of calculated risks, including entrepreneurial ventures and collaborations with innovative directors who pushed boundaries. In the realm of personal and business insurance, although not widely publicized, his approach was rooted in a desire to shield his growing legacy. His performances in films like the groundbreaking teen romance that catapulted him into stardom and the gritty, soul-searching roles that ensnared his critics showcased not only his artistic range but also his ready. This milestone, while a crowning glory of his artistic endeavors, also served as a poignant reminder of the thin line between creative expression and personal sacrifice. In a move that defied expectation, he later turned his back on the relentless chase for blockbuster successes, opting instead for roles that resonated with deeper meaning, that the true measure of success lies not solely in the fleeting brilliance of fame, but in the ability to invest in oneself and in enduring quality. It's hard to believe that someone who once lit up the screen with such brilliance could be gone so soon. Heath Ledger didn't just play roles, he vanished into them. And the Joker? That wasn't just acting. Thoughts and pills meant to soothe what nothing else could. While the world applauded his bold choices on screen, no one realized how much they were costing him. And when he passed, the industry didn't just lose a star, it lost a visionary. Yet his legacy lives on, especially in the life of Matilda, who inherited not just an Oscar, but a powerful memory of a father the world adored. Christopher Nolan, who trusted Heath with the Joker, has also carried that legacy forward. His career skyrocketed post-Dark Knight, with hits like Inception, Interstellar, and Oppenheimer. Yet, he's admitted that directing Ledger was one of the most intense and rewarding experiences of his life. Nolan has continued to honor Ledger's memory in quiet ways, from referencing his influence in interviews to ensuring his creative process lives on through the actors who came after. His own net worth has ballooned to nearly $250 million, bolstered by massive box office returns and back-end deals. Still, when asked about The Dark Knight, Nolan never fails to mention Heath first. That speaks volumes. Meanwhile, Joaquin Phoenix, who was originally approached for the Joker role but turned it down, found his own dark rebirth years later. His take on the character in 2019's Joker earned him an Oscar too, but he never forgot who did it first. In interviews, he's spoken candidly about Ledger's influence, even saying that he felt his presence while filming. Phoenix, long known for his unpredictable career and intense preparation, has had his own share of emotional battles. But his financial standing has grown steadily, with a current net worth of over $60 million thanks to smart property investments and a strategic return to big-budget films. For someone who once walked away from Hollywood entirely, his comeback proves how layered the journey can be. And what about Matilda? In 2023, the Oscar was placed in her hands, an emotional full-circle moment. Now 18, she's stepped into adulthood with a quiet grace. Unlike most celebrity kids, she's avoided the spotlight, thanks largely to Michelle's protective parenting. But sources close to the family suggest she may have an artistic side, just like her father. Whether she chooses the stage, the screen, or something entirely different, one thing is certain. She carries with her a legacy that shaped Hollywood and touched millions. Heath Ledger's net worth at the time of his death was around $16 million, much of which was left in trust for Matilda. Over the years, through residuals, licensing deals, and posthumous honors, that amount has grown. Experts estimate that by 2025, Matilda's trust could be worth upwards of $25 million. It's a bittersweet inheritance, but one that ensures his legacy isn't just remembered, it's lived. The most haunting thing about Heath Ledger's story is that it doesn't feel like it should be over. There's a sense that he had so much more to give. More performances, more stories, more magic. And yet, even in his absence, he's still here. In the villains reshaped in his image, in the directors inspired by his depth, and in the young woman who now holds his Oscar. Heath didn't just change the way we see characters. He changed the way we see pain, passion, and what it truly means to give everything for your art. His goodbye was quiet, but his legacy? It echoes louder than ever.